YouTube, it's me, Vicpiano, and for today I'm going to show you something special. So for today I'm going to show you how to use Arpeggio, how to use an Arpeggio movement to spice up your worship. Very, very simple. So what I'm doing this is just Arpeggio movement. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And for today we'll be working with the progression of 4, 5, 3, 6, 2, 7. They get to a 1. Now for those who are familiar with sofa notes, it's going to sound fa, so, mi. La, re, so. Then you have back your do. So it's an Arpeggio movement. Now an Arpeggio movement is a movement that you can use to spice up your play. Actually, I don't want to go in details to that, so I don't have to burn out all my time. So this is what I'm doing on my left. You're just rolling your notes. I'm going to give you the notes for it. So for your right hand, you have your 1, the 1, 5, 8. That's for your 1. Arpeggio chord for your 1. This Arpeggio chord. Then when you play it as an Arpeggio, it's going to sound something like this. Arpeggio movement is just breaking down your chords and playing them notes by note. So if you have a chord like this, let's say this is a first inversion for your 1, which is your 3, 5, 8, which is your mi, so, do. You just, instead of placing the chord like this, if you want to play the Arpeggio pattern, you're going to do it like this. If you want to play the chord, it's like this. The same thing, if you get your 2, this is chord. If you want to play the Arpeggio pattern, you change the chord to single notes. Once you're rolling it, either you're rolling it from your right or from your left, or your right and left. It's an Arpeggio. So the same thing with your left hand bass lines. If you want to play it on an Arpeggio method, it's going to sound like this. If you want to expand it, you can expand it to sound like this. Now, if you're very skillful, you can do that, but I'm going to teach that maybe a lesson for another day. So it gives you this kind of classical feel. It gives you this kind of classical feel. So if you want to have this kind of classical feel, you can try using Arpeggio method. Even if you want to have a contemporary feel. So I like the contemporary feel. It's still okay. If you want to have the classical feel. Okay, now let me go straight to the point. So remember the progression I told you is 4, 5, 3, 6, 2, 5, then 1. So for 4, we're having something like this, which is 4, 8, 11, which is fa, do, fa. So you're playing for 4 beats each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you get to your 5. So for your 5, you're playing your 5, 7, 5, 9, 11, 5, 9, 12. Or you can play so, re, so. Now your right hand, you can play the original chord or you can invert it. So you go to 3, which is your 3, 7, 10, which you have your mi, ti, mi. Yeah. They get to your 6. Your 6, you have your 6, 3, 6. 6, 3, 13, which is your la, la, mi, la. Then you go to 2. On your right hand, you're just playing your chord Then on your left hand, you're doing the Arpeggio. Then your 2. For your 2, you're playing 2, 6, 9, which is Re, La, Re. Then you go to your 5. Then come back to your 1. So in total, this is what it's going to sound like. Now let's make it a little bit spicy. It's gonna sound. Now you can do some spice on your right hand. You can even decide to play Arpeggio on your left hand and right hand, so you can do something like this. Now on this side, now you're running backwards. While here you're running like this. While here you're running like this. So you're this at the 4. So while here you're doing so. To get in details of that, I'm going to give you some spice. Drop comments and I'm going to do another video for that. Now let's apply this to song. I know the movement I didn't give is 7. So I didn't give for 7. So this is it. Now let's apply this particular style to a song. So El Shaddai, El Shaddai, Elohim, Adonai, strangers still the same. So it gives you that classic feel. Now let's get to contemporary. So if you want to learn the contemporary feel, so let me get 30 comments and I'll show you the contemporary style. So for now, go and enjoy the classical style and let me know what you think.